April from April's Home, and today I'm here with my Costco grocery haul for the first part of September. It is getting back into the fall season, and I'm super excited because I love to get back into cooking and baking this time of year. So I decided to stock up on some groceries at Costco, and I also went grocery shopping at my local Safeway, so I'll be sharing some of what I purchased there as well. But let's go ahead and get started with what I found at Costco today. We'll start with this first here. This is just such a beautiful book. I love all the books and non-food items that they have at Costco, and I just couldn't resist this. This book here has a beautiful sort of like faux leather cover here. It's got a beautiful, what looks to be an embossed dragon, and pretty foiled lettering there, and the book is just full of beautiful illustrations. I love Tolkien and Lord of the Rings and things like that, so I just couldn't pass this treasure up. So that was a fun way to start out my Costco grocery shopping trip. Costco's also starting to get in a lot of their toys and things for both Christmas as well as some fun Halloween things, so that was also really fun to look at while I was there. The main thing that I stocked up on my Costco trip today was a lot of produce. I love having fresh fruits and vegetables around. I got this pack of grapes here, red seedless grapes, as well as this container here of organic Gala apples. These apples smell really wonderful, definitely a nice apple scent. I love cooking with apples throughout winter and fall, so I'm really looking forward to having a bunch of apples on hand. So I got that. I picked up a big bag of baby carrots, some of the little mini romaine lettuces. I also got a bag of these Mini-Ola's Easy Peelers, so they look like something like an orange or perhaps a large mandarin orange. I think they're just oranges though, and they look really nice, so I picked up some of those. I picked up a big bag of onions and a big bag of red potatoes, and I also picked up a giant bag of these huge baking potatoes as well. I'm really excited to get back into baking and stews and all that, so I wanted to have some of these potatoes and onions on hand for that. I also picked up a bag of our favorite organic broccoli. We love that stuff and go through it every month. I also bought some of this old-time white bread as well as these Fran's brioche buns. We really love the way these brioche buns work with hamburgers and things like that. Since I'll be doing a lot of baking coming up over the next couple of months, I got a big bag of sugar here. I got a bag of these organic tortilla chips. This is our new favorite tortilla chips. We love these for nachos and salsa and chips and things like that, so those are really good. I got a big bag, a big 2-pack of the shredded cheddar jack cheese here, so that. I got a box of our favorite chicken and cheese taquitos. I love these chicken and cheese taquitos for quick fix dinners or if the kids need something extra to snack on in the evening. And then also, they also had these delicious Tyson breaded chicken breast tenderloins on sample. They are breaded in panko, and they were just wonderful. We tried a sample of these, both me and my husband did, and they were just delicious. We don't normally buy much of this kind of chicken, but we thought it'd be nice to have on hand. Again, something easy and quick to fix. We got a big box of old-fashioned oats. I finally decided to buy this pack of little cups of red grapefruit segments. I love grapefruit. I'm one of the only people in my house that actually loves grapefruit like this, and I recently purchased a couple of these individual little cups and I just love them, so I thought that I would go ahead and buy this big 12-pack here. Really looking forward to having those on hand for breakfast and lunch. And then I purchased some more of these Cool Plus plain probiotic cultured dairy beverages. We love these little tiny beverages, and they're a really nice alternative to yogurt, and it's just a really nice quick thing to drink, and it's really delicious. I got a 3-pack of Land O'Lakes whipped heavy cream. I love this aerosol whipped cream. I have this whipped cream on my coffee every day with a little drizzle of caramel, and it's my favorite way to have coffee at home. I stocked up on chicken tenderloins here. I got a big bag of these boneless, skinless chicken tenderloins. I love these in all sorts of different recipes, so they come in really handy. And then lastly, we picked up some bacon and some butter, as well as some eggs. So just some basics there for breakfast, as well as baking and cooking. So that is our grocery haul from Costco. Quite a bit of good groceries. Perfect groceries to get back to fall cooking, as well as just having a bunch of nice fresh produce in the house. And now I'll go ahead and share with you our Safeway purchase. I also thought that I would share with you some of the things that I picked up at my local grocery store, which is a Safeway. Sometimes I just like to get smaller quantities of items and just need a few little specific ingredients, so I picked those up at Safeway. And before I start that, though, I forgot to mention this in my Costco haul as well. I picked up a case of the natural chicken broth because I'll be starting to make different soups and stews and things like that. I tend to use chicken broth quite a bit, so I thought that I would grab a case of that. So here are some of the items that I purchased at Safeway. Let's see, I purchased some of these mixed vegetables. I like to use these in chicken stew. And green peas and diced carrots, which I like to use in shepherd's pie, and then green peas, which I also like to add to stews and things. So I got some of those. And let's see, my daughter has been really enjoying some of these lean cuisines, so I got the baked chicken comfort one, and then the steak portobello one, which looks really tasty, so I got a couple of these so I could try one as well. Then I like to have Totino's pizzas in the fridge for the kids, so I picked up that. I also got a couple of the banquet pot pies. My son likes to bring these with him to work occasionally, and sometimes we just like them for a really quick lunch. Also, I got some of the sour cream, the Daisy sour cream in the squeeze tube. We've been loving this for taco nights, and just if you need a quick little dollop of sour cream, this little container is really wonderful for that. I also picked up some of the Lucerne sour cream as well. This is our favorite brand of sour cream. We try other brands, but we keep going back to this Lucerne. It has a really nice texture, so I got a big package of that. I also picked up some more of the Philadelphia whipped cream cheese. I love this on bagels and rice cakes and things like that. We were out of salsa, so I picked up some of the mild pace chunky salsa. We love this mild version of salsa. I would love to buy a bigger jar of it at Costco, but they only have medium. So since we use mild, we have to buy it in these smaller containers at our grocery store. I also purchased a squeeze bottle of mayonnaise. We love mayonnaise for sandwiches and things, and I love this little squeeze bottle here. It makes putting it on sandwiches really easy. I also picked up a bottle of Safeway's brand of ranch dressing. I really love Safeway's brand of ranch dressing. It's my favorite. Then for sandwiches, I picked up a pack of the really thinly sliced Tillamook Swiss cheese, and then some little packets of meat here. I got pastrami and beef and ham and turkey, and an additional beef one here. I love to use these on top of rice cakes with a little cream cheese, just a little thin slice of meat on top of rice cake. It's really delicious. So I also picked up some rice cakes. And then I also thought I would try this new style of rice cake that I found. These are called Thin Stackers. I've had this brand before, and I really love their brown rice cakes. So I thought that I would try these Thin Stackers. They're little square-shaped rice cakes that are like extra thin. So they look really good, and I love making little rice cake sandwiches like that. So I'm really eager to try out these brown rice Thin Stackers here. And then I also picked up some rice-a-roni. We love rice-a-roni from time to time. The cheddar broccoli is one of our favorites as a side dish. I also like to have the chicken one on hand and the beef one on hand. So we got some rice-a-roni. It was on sale for $1. My husband and I love sugar cones with our ice cream cones in the evening, so I got a box of these. Again, we prefer the store brand sugar cones. We find that they have a really good flavor, and it's our favorite one. So we got some of these. And some green onions here. I love to have green onions on hand. I use them in a lot of cooking. And then some Campbell's tomato soup and cream of chicken soup. Again, items that I use in cooking recipes. So I always like to have a good stock of the various different soup, cans of soup in my pantry. And then lastly, I picked up some meat. I picked up a pack of beef stew pieces here, as well as a big pack of hamburger. So I'm planning a lot of different, good home cooking meals. I'm really excited to be back into fall cooking. So we'll hopefully be having some stews and shepherd's pies and things like that, meatloaf, all that kind of stuff now that the weather's cooling down and I can finally turn my oven back on. So that is what I purchased from Safeway, and now I'll go ahead and share with you our meal plan for the first half of September. So here's my meal plan for the first half of September. So tonight for dinner, on Thursday the 1st, we'll have meatloaf with mashed potatoes and carrots. Tomorrow night, Friday the 2nd, is the first home football game in our small town here. My children are no longer in high school, but my son's girlfriend is the coach of the cheerleaders, so we know a lot of the kids, and we love to go out and support the home team. And after the football game, we'll have nachos. On Saturday the 3rd, we'll have beef rice with broccoli, as well as a homemade applesauce cake for dessert. On Sunday the 4th, we'll have sausage with roasted potatoes, carrots, and onions. On Monday the 5th, we'll have chicken soup with orzo noodles and French bread. On Tuesday the 6th, that's leftover night. On Wednesday the 7th, we'll have thin steaks with baked potatoes and broccoli. On Thursday the 8th, we'll have a pork roast with stuffing and mixed veggies. On Friday the 9th, we'll have beef ribs with potato wedges and veggies. On Saturday the 10th, we'll have turkey burgers with chips and fruit salad. On Sunday the 11th, we'll have German pancakes with sausage and homemade applesauce. On Monday the 12th, we'll have a beef stew with biscuits. On Tuesday the 13th, that's back to leftover night. On Wednesday the 14th, we'll have chicken mozzarella with pasta and broccoli. And on Thursday the 15th, that is Oktoberfest in a town nearby. So we'll attend Oktoberfest and I'll pick up some wonderful German sausages from a local German sausage maker. And we'll have German sausages with onions, apples, and potatoes for dinner. And I'll also be making a batch of crock-pot apple butter every year at Oktoberfest. I stop off on the way home at a local farm stand and stock up on some local apples, and I use the apples to make a big batch of crock-pot apple butter, which is always delicious on biscuits and muffins and things like that. So I will go ahead and link any of these recipes that I've written out on my blog in the description box below, and I'll also be filming some of these recipes again for my 10 dinner ideas, so be sure and stay tuned for that sometime in late September. So that is my meal plan for the first half of September. I'm really looking forward to getting back into cooking. I love the fall. It's my favorite time of year, and I absolutely love getting back to cooking and all the fun that goes along with the fall. So I hope you enjoyed taking a look at my Costco haul, my Safeway haul, as well as my meal plan for the first half of September. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe for more videos from April's Home. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.